Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Jedstar. A new year, a new beginning, and a lot more to expect in the crypto universe out there. This is Mr. Aslan. Crypto education is my passion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before getting to any token out there in the crypto space and stay away from scams. So, Jedstar is making some pretty big moves right now, especially at the beginning of the year itself. Now, I have been quoting this that marketing has still not literally started for Jedstar. It's just that organic growth that they have been booming everyone into, as well as a few of the press releases that have happened. But apart from that, the actual major marketing activities have still not happened. But now 2022 is bringing in all those activities to life. The first and foremost thing that I would like to quote over here is the tweet from Crypto Empress, who is a pretty good influencer of crypto. If you have still not followed her on Twitter, I would suggest that you just give her a follow because she brings out a lot of legit projects that are out there. She does her own research. That's my honest opinion because I've been following her from quite some time and have been seeing through what all projects she promotes. She's been very careful in terms of promoting all the projects. So that's where I'm saying a big shout out to her. Go ahead and hit her a follow on Twitter or Instagram as well. Go ahead and know more about some of the projects that she's involved with. Now, moving on to what Jedstar is actually doing and regarding this tweet that she has given us, Bitcoin Blockchain Miami, here we come. What does this actually mean? Well, Bitcoin Miami is an actual event that's happening for 5 days. The North American Bitcoin Conference that's starting from Jan 16th to Jan 19th. Right? So in this course of 5 days, there will be various events, various speakers. And who are these speakers? There are some pretty big names, guys. If you look at the speakers' names over here, Mark Cuban, who was actually an entrepreneur and an investor. If you have seen Shark Tank program, then you should have definitely known this guy. And you also have CTO of Ripple, who is also there. So you have some pretty big names. The list is quite big, and you have some pretty big influencers. You have some technical leads. You have some pretty big investors. And I'm speaking of also those financial institutions who would be part of this particular conference. So what's there for Jedstar? Well, Jedstar is one of those people who are hosting this events, right? So they are the bronze partners who would be hosting this particular event. Now, what does this ideally mean for Jedstar? Well, pretty good exposure is one part, but also think on the other sideline that here you're not only having individuals who would be part of this particular event, you would also be having big financial institutions as one part. Some of the potential partnerships might also get done over here because Jedstar as a project, if you would definitely see it for future growth, there would be certain services which another project is already offering, and it would only make sense to build a partnership with those guys instead of trying to build everything on their own. That essentially is not a bad thing, that if you want to build something on your own, yes, you definitely can go ahead and do that. Think of it this way: when you're in a space where you have a lot of people who are technically sound and who have the technology readily available, would it make more sense or a better approach to go ahead and utilize that particular option which is available rather than spending time and money and effort in terms of building something new until and unless it's different than what they have already done, right? So instead of all those stuff, this would be an opportunity for Jedstar to even build some potential partnerships which would definitely help aid the growth of the project in the long term as well. Now, Jedstar is in the gamified space, it's in the NFT space. We have Agora coming out pretty soon. You have star staking also coming out where you can stake your jet and earn cred. I have also made another video where if you have any confusions of whether I have to stake my Jedstar tokens or just keep them in my wallet, because once you stake, you do not receive reflections, but if you stake, you would be able to get up to 120 times the amount of tokens that you have staked in cred. So do go ahead and check out, and then you can make your final decision. So in my opinion, guys, this is a very good thing to start off the year with. The main reason being, like I said, marketing was not in the mainstream for Jedstar because they had a lot of other things to get ready. Now they have products already lined up to go ahead and launch. As soon as cred launches in the next coming days or probably in a week or 2 weeks or so, maximum is what I would say, you would have star staking coming in, you would have Agora coming in, because these two platforms were only waiting for cred to be launched. So they're almost ready as far as the information I have from my side. So they're just waiting for cred to be launched. Once that's done, it's boom, back to back. You have these two applications which are up and running. Now, once you have these products up and ready, that's when you go ahead and start targeting those potential big investors or even financial institutions, because they do not look for false promises. they look for a finished product. So this is something of a marketing strategy that Jedstar team has been following. They have had this organic growth. It has been a pretty humongous growth in my opinion, because it's almost more than 500,000% rise from the time that it initially began. If you do not know, Jedstar started at $0.301. That's the price that the token started. It was a fair launch, but however, Cred has its own utility, and now you have a token, you have a DeFi space, you have a game that's coming out, you have pretty much good partnerships with Skill Games, Aaron Miller, Frag Games, and all this stuff. And then you have two finished products already ready to go. And once they're launched, Agora and Star Staking is what I mean. It's only big marketing strategies that they would definitely look into. Now that's putting Jedstar in the very big mainstream, and now you have all these big players laying their eyes upon this particular gem. You can definitely expect, one, to bring in a lot of investment, and two, to bring in a lot of people and awareness about this project in the crypto world. That's it for this video, guys. Big things are happening, and I'm very excited for Jedstar as a project on the whole. Let's see what 2022 holds and how we can definitely be seeing all those games and beautiful NFTs that will be coming out in the next upcoming days or months. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Have fun and take care, guys.